What's up, YouTube? It's Camrock. Listen, a lot of you know that, I'm an atheist, and some of you don't know, but yeah, I'm an atheist. So, for some of you who wonder, like, okay, why or whatever, this and that, I was raised, like most Black Americans. Actually, it's like, what is it, like 80% or more that are, if you're a Black American, it's like 80% chance or more you're going to be like some sort of Christian. Probably higher than that, but I'm lowballing, and I'm just guessing that number. I just know it's ridiculously high based on the area I live in and the places I've traveled to, which is only a small number of places in America. Anyways, I was emailing, someone, a young lady, and I'm sitting here, I'm online, I'm emailing her, and we get to talking, and I was talking about something about, Earth being round and the circle of life, like in the song from the Lion King movie, Circle of Life. And I'm looking at the email right now so I can read to you what I had written, because it was just something interesting that I had brought up to her, and I just would like to get y'all opinion on it. It was I say, well, the Earth is in free fall, which it is. There's plenty of YouTube videos on that. People have YouTube videos up where they talk about the Earth being flat, which I'm confused. If someone ever even tried to convince me the Earth was flat, and I'm like, dude, but we have satellites constantly rotating the Earth. A flat Earth idea doesn't even work in terms of how we have satellites rotating around the planet, and all planets around. Every normal planet is, every planet in this galaxy, the Milky Way, is round. Why would Earth be any different? Why would it be the only flat planet among round ones? It's just so weird. I wouldn't even know how to begin unless someone proposed that to me, when I'm like, listen, what would be the purpose of lying about such a thing? People thought the world was flat long ago. I mean, that's just people trying to convince people to see how many, I guess, dumb folk are out there. I don't know what that is. I just find it hard to believe that that's a real legitimate belief that people really have. I just can't imagine how you could convince yourself the Earth isn't round. I just can't imagine it. That's so weird. Because I'm like, we just got too much proof is the point. We can see the Earth from the moon. We got satellites in there, the Hubble Space Telescope. If nothing else, we got satellites in fucking space. We send that shit up. How do you think your cell phones and all this shit works? You know what I mean? Like, so yes, there's satellites in space. Now, the first satellite that went up there way back, even just to the Sputnik in 67, 69, 67. I mean, dude, like, really, that you'd have to believe something, you know what I mean? It's just weird. I don't know. Anyways. You'd have to believe the pictures of some of them footage saying, yo, the planet, all this round stuff we're seeing, it's real. The footage from the Hubble Space Telescope is something. It's got to be a dead giveaway in my opinion. Anyways, this is what I think. So, and I wrote this to her, and she was just kind of like, that's your opinion, I just don't adhere to that. And I'm like, that's cool. And I like the fact that she was just like, that's not for me. And I'm like, hey, cool, that's just what I think. It's just my opinion. So, basically, I say here, let me find the right spot. I'm sorry to take so long. Let's see. Okay, so dead things, I say dead things become inorganic. Such as living things, we die, we become inorganic. The example I give, fossils were once alive. Organic material, living things. Now, dead over time, they're rocks, which is inorganic. A fossil is a rock-like material. It's made up of whatever material, but it's still considered a rock. And it is inorganic is the point. Your bones, when you die, it becomes all inorganic stuff, meaning dead things, things that are not alive. Not dead, but not alive. Now, you consider most rocks to not be dead, but just a rock. But when the case of fossils, we look at it like, oh, we could tell based on the fact that it's the shape of what it once was. It used to be alive. But, what if all rocks and dead, and dirt and stuff, and it's just former dead things, you know what I'm saying, that used to be alive and now it's that form, right. And honestly, what if every planet and galaxy is something that used to be really big as fuck, and then the process of death and breaking down the body and all that and decay is kind of like what we see in space, you know what I mean? Galaxies forming and this and that, which many people have said before, what if that's just a bigger life form that's dead and decaying and breaking down, and to our small selves, we see it as the universe, the galaxy, space, because that's how small we are. A chunk of decaying matter on some large animal is our planet Earth and the many planets around it, and that's how it looks at the whatever level we are, whether it's atomic, subatomic, whatever. And Einstein proposed that, many decades ago in his theory of mass energy relativity, where and that proves that, yeah, energy and matter and atoms can't be created or destroyed. They only transition from one form to another, matter and energy. And so, that being the case, this is how you see life going from life to dead, and then dead becomes inorganic. Then I believe there's a process that we've yet to observe, that is inorganic becoming organic. And this is what I wrote to her, and I said basically, that's one part of the cycle. Now, how does inorganic become organic is the next half of the life-death cycle. We've been here many times, and we'll repeat many more. That's what I think. Earth is round like all normal planets, and it rotates in a circle. The galaxy is a sphere, and it also rotates in the same direction in a circle. And, that's what makes it literally the circle of life. It repeats. An anteater can eat 3,000 ants a day, yet where do all these new ants keep coming from? Where are the materials for making life? Keep in mind, every life form on Earth is made up of materials from the atomic level, subatomic level on up. So we call ourselves carbon-based life forms. Okay, well, the carbon's coming from where? The planet, and out of the planet, space and the planet. We're made up of the same stuff of the planet and space, from the atoms and everything on. So that's how we're made up of. We're 78% water. Water by itself, and that was, my next, part of proposing the idea or argument, so to speak, to her. I said, well, think about it. I'm like, born again is true in religions, I think, in this regard, meaning we repeat. We die, and then eventually we're born again as our materials become other life forms. And that's, evident in the fact that, there's a system of recycling on this round planet where the water flows in a circle. Boom. We're made up of the same materials on this planet. And I think it stands to reason that since we are clearly made up of the same material of this planet, we're 70 to 80% water. Water alone is inorganic. I'm reading my, message. Our dead skin cells become dust. Dirt alone is inorganic too. And, I go on to say, these are facts. I'm not full of shit. Einstein, you heard of him, right? Of course. He proved this decades ago that mass energy relativity, it's not created nor destroyed. It transitions from one form to another. And basically that just means, so yeah, we die, but eventually, it's kind of like the song, we fall down, but we get up. Yeah, we eventually get up as other stuff. Not like zombies type stuff. We just break down, become smaller life forms, smaller things, etc., etc. And, but that's something that, we as human beings and scientists, etc., as humanity, just going to have to study and observe in order to figure it out, But I think that the key to that is going to be in the studying the smaller spaces, the smaller things, But that's what I think, though. That's just my opinion. And I think that it stands to reason also, logically, if this planet, which is one of several in this galaxy, this is one of several countless infinite galaxies and planets in the universe. This one planet got life on it. And the life on it is made up, the myriad of life on it, for 4 billion years worth on this planet, made up of the materials of the planet. It stands to reason that naturally, that all planets can produce life, made up of the materials of that planet. And the evolution of the life forms on that planet evolved based on, what materials it's got to work with on that planet. And given long enough, I think that life forms can potentially evolve on every planet. Not potentially, but can. No matter how close you are to the sun either, like Mercury, because of extremophiles, microscopic bacterial life form that can survive in lava, acid, oxygenless environment like space. We, on Earth, get meteor rock fragments that hit this planet every year from space, multiple of them, that have life forms, microscopic bacterial life forms, still alive in the meteor fragment. And we don't know where the damn rock came from in space. And that's the beauty of it. Or possibly scary side of it. Where is all this fucking life in space coming from? We don't know. But thing is it stands to reason, logically speaking, It's coming from out in space, booyah, there's a lot more life out there. There's probably life on every single planet out there if there's life on this planet here. And whether it's microscopic or complex as us or way beyond us, keep in mind in our section of galaxy of space that's lit up, it exists from our Big Bang to here is 13.8 billion light years of space-time. That is, from the Big Bang on that we exist in. Now, we've only been around our little Milky Way galaxy for 4.5 billion years. Life and evolution on Earth, 4.2 billion years. There's still another, out of all the other planets and stuff that exist out there in the galaxy, in the universe, our known part of the universe is still another, subtract 4.5 from the 13.8, and you got 9.3, right? 9.3 billion years of evolution and just shit going on in the universe that we were not even here for. You see what I'm saying? So imagine a species of being that simply got just 1 billion years, just one, out of 9 billion potential to have been around longer than us. Imagine there's a species of look how far we've come in just a couple thousand years, with our own silly religions and bullshit holding us back from advancing in terms of medicine, technology, sharing knowledge, and advancing as a species on this planet, understanding the world around us. So what's this species that's got 1 billion years of evolution on top of us? 1 billion years. Now imagine 2 billion. Now imagine 3. Now 4. Now 5. Milky Way galaxy is 4.5 billion years old. Life on Earth kicked off 4.2 billion years. Just 0.3 of a billion. Life sprang up on Earth. The first fossils of life sprang up that we can prove. There was probably life before that. We just know the fossils that we got that we can prove are that old. So, you know what I mean? That means in just 0.3 of a billion of years, which is 300 million. In just 300 million years, life kicked off, was spawning and breeding and flourishing on Earth. So, with 9.3 billion years of universal existence for other planets, in life in other parts of the, you know what I mean? Imagine how much more advanced there must be life way beyond us. So it stands to reason. I could see why. And I'm not saying I adhere to it, but I could see why people believe that we were created by another more advanced life form. Yeah, we do at times seem like we're the, like we look at monkeys and go, huh, stupid monkey. But nigga, we don't really act much different from the fucking monkeys. We don't act much smarter than the fucking monkey. We make the same dumbass mistakes. I mean, we just do stupid shit. As a species, yes we do. We really do. And it's not just age and, oh, I was a teenager, I did dumb shit. Technically, with 20 years to be alive, you shouldn't be doing stupid shit. Technically, you should be mature as a fuck. I mean, the way we do time, 365 days in each year, multiply 365 days of learning times 20 years of that shit. It's a lot of days to get your shit together. Yeah, 20-year-old men and women are some of the dumbest people on the fucking planet. It's true. I mean, in terms of their actions, not for real. It's just that in terms of their actions, it's just why? Well, hormones. We're still slaves to our primitive shit. The hormones, the fucking puberty and the whole sex drive, all that shit. We're fucking slaves to it. It's still, and that's what makes a primitive animal primitive, is their brain function isn't superseding their primitive functions of I just want to fuck and whatever else all day. You know what I mean? Eat food and fuck all day, whatever's pleasurable. So, you know what I mean? And as a species, getting smarter is clearly the direction we're going in. The brain, the evolution of the brain, and hence we all got these big ass fucking foreheads. Oh my god, that's why they call it a four. Look at it, it's perfect. 4 fucking thing, holy shit. Anyways, so, I got to throw a joke in there somewhere, goddamn it. At least I try, Anyways. But that's just on my mind right now. Let me know what you think. I think human beings, we're made of dirt and water because the earth is made of dirt and water. And we're made up of the same stuff that this planet is made up of. Carbon-based life forms. At the atomic level, that's all we are. carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, and a bunch of other atoms that this planet is made up of and that is abundant in our little galaxy. There's other elements out there. Keep in mind, we don't have a complete list of the periodic table of elements for the nerds out there. No, it goes to like 88 or something like that, and then it stops and it kicks off again at 100 and something. Right, we're missing them. We don't know what they are because, we don't got that element in this portion of the galaxy. But the element exists. That we know it exists. The other ones exist. We know, all right, then there's got to be another atom that'll be this number, that number. It stands to reason. The other numbers after it exists, there's a gap, so they must exist. But we're like, we don't got access to it. But I guarantee you that shit plus a bunch more shit is in other parts of space, in the universe, in the galaxy, period. So, hopefully in my lifetime, our lifetime, we're able to figure out there's a more peaceful and brilliant being and race out there that can hopefully come and help us mature and grow the fuck up in the universe. We like to look at, I like the Independence Day resurgence, what do you call it, trailer. We see it as this violent invasion, but hopefully, and honestly, it stands to reason that if you're being a race that's that advanced, you would be less aggressive and more progressive in a non-violent way in terms of seeing us if you got 1 billion years on us, or even just 1,000, you know what I'm saying? Just give them 1,000, fuck. 1,000 years over, but nigga, look what we've done in the last 100 years. Now give a species that got 1,000 on top of that, oh shit, still be fucked over. So imagine this beings out there that's got 1 billion years of evolution on us, if not more. Motherfucker, dude. Hope they come in peace. If you pray, nigga, pray, nigga, pray. I don't pray, but nigga, whatever. We need all the positive energy going toward this shit we can get. So nigga, I ain't finna complain. Maybe an atheist, but nigga, I ain't finna complain about no prayer. Go on, do the shit and do it. Whichever, pray to all of them. Pray just in case, nigga, just in case. Well, fuck, why chance it? Nigga, take shit, nigga, put your heart into it. I can't. I don't believe in this shit. I'm not a supernatural guy. I can't do it. I will not put up false prayers. I don't believe in it, but I respect. I even poke fun at it. I do all the time. I make jokes and shit. Girlfriends be getting mad at me. I'll be making fun of them like, look what Jesus did. I'll be, because on Ted, remember in the barrier, look what Jesus did. That's my shit right there. Anyways, and they be getting mad at me when I date a Christian or, I happen to have a fuck buddy relationship with a Christian. And I'm like, after sex and shit, I'm looking at the bitch. You a Christian. Shut up! I'm like, bitch, I got the right to be fucking around. I'm an atheist. I got the right, but you a Christian. Yeah, y'all looking like, nigga, that's why you ain't getting no pussy now, Karen, nigga. Shit, posting 5 videos a day, nigga. That's why your dry-lipped ass is pussyless, nigga. Look, Songs Beach, as the French sometimes they do say. Nigga, so, yeah, nigga, I'm bitchless right now. So, nigga, so, it's because I want to be bitchless. So, yeah, so, nigga, I like being bitch. I'm lying. I don't like being bitch. Nigga. If you bitches want to volunteer, no. Anyways, look. I ain't swearing off of bitches. I'm just saying, I'm getting my work and my hustle and grind on with the, with my channel. I gotta quit, letting distractions happen and just me not getting to work. I fuck distractions. No, that's actually a cop out. I'm blaming other shit. Nigga, nigga, I tried to sneak it by you, but you're so smart. Look at you. You're all so smart. You're all so good and smart. I love you. I do. Anyways, look. So I basically, just kind of was bullshitting around, and I just, nigga, I wasn't coming up with the good ideas, and it just wasn't flowing last year, dude. So this year, I was like, man, my shit's popping up. It's because of the fucking ether. Anyways, no, here we go. It's because of the fucking ether. Like I got a flute, don't it, in this motherfucker? Anyways, so now, I'm doing some Wiz Khalifa shit and getting medicated. Now I feel better. Now the ideas are flowing, nigga. Now, yeah. I've already superseded the number of videos for this year alone in just a month. Then the number of videos I did for the first year and a half, 2 years, I was on YouTube. So, and I know I'm just a nigga in front of a camera, but still, you know what I mean? Like I ain't got a team with me. But at least relying on myself. If I decide to slack off, I slack. But when I decide to go hard, goddamn it, it's nobody else's choice but my own. I go hard as I want. So when I decided this year fuck it, I'm gonna do 5 a day, and sometimes I bonus it up and I do more. So then that first month, I was doing like 7, 8 sometimes. One time I think I did 10 or 11 videos. I was just trying to get rid of a lot of the content as I was making it. I made a shit ton in the beginning, all at once, and I was like, damn, I gotta dump a lot of it online quick as possible. So in some cases, I might, when I hit creative booms, I might put a shit ton of videos on all I want. That's, you know, I just don't want it to stockpile too much. Like right now, I got a good 10 days where I got like 50 videos waiting to go online that I got named and ready to go. In addition to the fact that I got at least another 50 more that I got to watch again, put names to them, then figure out if they can go online and categorize them and all that stuff. So, you know, and that's just what I got on the computer right now. Not to mention I got some more that I've been recording that, you know, I still make every day that I put on my camcorder itself, you know. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap this up. I could talk about that subject, man. In addition to the talent and the artistry and all that industry stuff, I could talk about the whole idea, concept of aliens, the universe, all fucking day. And you know what? Since it's one of my favorite subjects, I'm gonna talk about it with you motherfuckers, man, because y'all are my audience, and I'm gonna share that with y'all and like-minded individuals. Hey, you know, let's rap. We're gonna do that. Anyways, thank you for watching once again. I'm Camp Rock 2016. Peace, bitches.